Welcome to this series. You are going to see exactly how we take a $200 investment up until as much as possible. So this might be a flop. It's a new series we're looking to produce and effectively trying to show you guys how, with just a small investment of $200, you can purchase prop accounts, you can start scaling those up, you can start getting paid from those, you can start buying, more demanding higher account balance accounts, and then kind of transferring that over to your personal funds, your personal capital, and grow that simultaneously whilst you're growing your prop portfolio. So again, as traders, we always want to have as much control as possible. So, we want to be kind of making money from these props, but ultimately we're not in control of the conditions, we're not in control of, their business plan, we're not in control of where that is going to go and what that looks like. You've seen the turmoil in the prop space already, but we're looking to basically use that still, use good firms, good quality firms, trustworthy firms, broker-backed firms, and basically grow our own capital, our own portfolio. So this series is all about exactly that. Using that kind of $200 investment, growing a $25,000 prop account, using those payouts, transferring those into brokerage accounts, and then also trying to scale those accounts in the prop space as well. So we'll see how far we can take this. We've got our hands on a $25,000 account. We've passed that. We're going to be using Think Capital, Think Markets, using their combined platform, which is Think Trader. So you're going to get loads of access to this, exactly what it looks like, TradingView. They've got all the charts, they've got all the different instruments. You can use Web Trader, you can use a downloadable platform, you can use it on your mobile, and you can literally switch between Think Capital or Think Markets. You can switch between live and demo, all in the same platform. So you've got access to both different kind of entities all in one place. So I hope you enjoy the series. We'll see how far we can take it. Like I say, we're going to be risking kind of 1%, 1% a trade, $250. We're on an 80-20% profit split, and effectively, we're just going to see whether we can get some good payouts from it, whether we can start scaling this up. We've got a plan, but we're going to kind of unveil that plan as we go, because we might miss the first target, we might completely flop, and we might not get any payout or any progress. So as we start to unfold, you're going to get sight of this kind of plan and program and exactly how we're looking to, disperse profits and allocate them accordingly. And hopefully you can take some value from it and, implement something very similar yourselves. So hope you enjoy this series, and we will see you on the next video. So what you can see in front of us is Think Trader. Think Trader is a platform exactly the same as TradingView. Now you can see on the left-hand side here everything that you would typically use in terms of tools, lines, zones, all of that kind of stuff is all right here, and it's exactly the same. It's a complete copy of TradingView, hence Think Trader. You can color coordinate bits and pieces, you can mark on your charts, your analysis and bits and pieces. We typically don't do too much because we're trading Bitcoin at the moment, but what we do normally trade is US 30, US 100. We don't really mark on much in terms of analysis because we use a stock market open strategy. So what we are going to do with this account and going forward is create a series which is going to go and show you guys exactly how to use this platform, but also most importantly, it's going to be a kind of educational series. So we're going to show you and demonstrate how you can take a small investment and try and compound that into a larger investment with regards to payouts and profit splits and diversifying your portfolio when you get paid. So whether that's you investing in crypto, whether you invest in another prop account, or whether you invest in your own trading capital. So you're going to see this over the course of the next 4, 8, 12 weeks, and hopefully you're going to start to understand that it's not all about putting your eggs in one basket and trying to get a home run, a one-hit wonder, and getting one big payout. It's about diversifying and creating a longer term plan. We've been really good with that over the last kind of 6 to 12 months as we've been kind of looking at different firms, futures and bits and pieces, as we've been kind of growing different portfolios, not necessarily finance as such as well, but different property ventures or commercial property, generally just amassing more money from your earned income is what we classify this as. So our trading income is our earned income, right? That's what we make day to day, and when we get paid this earned income, we invest it into different things. So for example, property, where you'll get capital appreciation, you'll get rental yield, you'll get paid in terms of cash flow month to month, but every 2 to 5 years you might think, right, you'll refinance that investment or that property, and then you'll take a lump sum cash payment, and then your mortgage might increase slightly if you refinance it, or you liquidate certain stock. You see growth over the course of 12, 18, 24 months, and then as you're hitting highs in US tech stocks, you might think, think, right, you know, we're quite high now, let's close out some of this and we'll pay ourselves. And when it does start to fall back again, you know, we can reinvest that, or rebalancing. So, you know, you'll see your stock portfolio climb, and then as it's really, really high, you take some of that and then you put the overperforming assets and you feed the underperforming assets and you rebalance your portfolio. So there's loads of different things you can do, and this is going to be a series that, you know, we might chop and change with, you know, what we do and what we use and how we demonstrate this, but the most important thing is it's an educational series just to make people think the wider picture. You know, it's not just about getting that quick fix, that kind of one-hit wonder. You know, it's about planning for your future. And my next kind of 1 to 5 year plan really does comprise of putting everything I earn into these kind of ventures. And we'll bring you along the way anyway. So, you know, what we're going to demonstrate here is our Think Capital account. I'm going to run through everything that we've had. So you guys might remember previously we had our first challenge. We hit that target of 110,000. We then obviously breached our account. So this is the account we actually got paid, I think about 5,000 USD. And then unfortunately it was a trialing drawdown, so we lost that. We've also got, these are different accounts. They're not actually, these are demo accounts. These are Think Markets. So now we've got Think Markets, we've got Think Capital, and you can literally flip between the two. So as we're trading, you know, you can move from your live brokerage account all the way through to your prop account, your prop challenges, your live challenges, your simulated challenges, and everything is recorded here. So live accounts are in here, and then you've got your demo accounts, whether that's demo challenge, demo sim, demo pro, whatever it may be. You can literally flick between the two very, very quickly. We're looking to use, wherever it is, I will do a purge. This is the challenge, the 25K challenge, so $199. We've got our 8% target. We got our 5% target, and now we've got our live credentials here for our funded challenge, which we're looking to basically demonstrate exactly what we've just mentioned, you know, on the previous kind of 4 minutes of rambling. So this is what we're going to hopefully use and demonstrate with trades as our earned income. We're going to pay ourselves every 2 weeks, and we're going to then reinvest this, and you're going to see where this money goes and, you know, what we're looking to do with it. And it's the start of the year, so it's a good time to, you know, show you how and what can be achieved within 3, 6, 9, 12 months. And hopefully, again, you know, you guys get enticed by what we're doing and you start to try and implement it yourselves, because if you're constantly trading, if you're constantly working, you know, regardless of trading, if you're constantly, you know, working on tools, you're constantly turning up to work for a 9 to 5, when that stops, nothing will continue. You know, everything will freeze, and it will be really hard to kind of, you know, free up time. And what we're trying to demonstrate here is by kind of putting money into other pots, it frees up your free time, and then that free time can be used for other things, whether it's other business ventures or whatever it may be. So, you know, that's the angle we're trying to come from. You know, as long as you're always working and spending, you're always going to be working, right? You know, if you can, you know, make money when you're sleeping, and I don't like to use all this kind of cliche, cringy bits and pieces and, you know, examples. I'm trying to avoid that kind of terminology, but, you know, it is true, and I'm trying to demonstrate that if you can put your money into different bits and pieces, it will work for you, and it will reduce the amount of time and the stress and the hours that you work, and it can grow exponentially. If you're, you know, trading your hours worked for, you know, a monetary return, a salary as such, you know, it's always going to be there, and it's always going to be limited. You know, if you can create your own kind of passive income flows and, you know, different streams of income, you know, it literally is endless. So this is the series, and this is the purpose of this series. I'm trying to bring something different, rather than just the, you know, standard information that people give you. I'm trying to literally put it in practice and demonstrate this in live time for you, and I hope it's going to really take off. Again, I'm not promising anything. You know, we've got failed projects and we've got successful projects. You know, it is how it is, but I'm trying to put, you know, my money where my mouth is here, and I'm trying to demonstrate, you know, this can be you as well. We're not charging anything for it. It's a completely free service. We're literally just providing value, and that's what this is going to be. So I'm going to show you the client portal, and I'm just going to demonstrate those previous trades. And this is on a small scale, an exact direct example. So our first challenge, you know, this was I think about $400 or $500, and we literally passed this challenge first time. So these are all of our accounts. So we passed this challenge, a one-step challenge first time, $500 invested, and I think we took $5,000 from this. So we got a $5,000 payout from this, and I'll show you that certificate, and it's on one of our previous videos anyway. And then we passed our 25K account. This was a two-step challenge. So what I've tried to do on this kind of challenge is not trial my drawdown. It's to use that 25k balance as zero, make some money, pay out, go back down to 25k, and then get paid again and use it as a workhorse, a work engine, right? Because this is going to be what feeds those wider investments. It's not going to be huge, it's only a small account, but as we start to scale up over 3, 6, 9 months, you're going to start to see bigger accounts, bigger profits, bigger investments. So, this is going to be its own entity that runs, and it's going to be using only this. So we're not going to factor in any futures, any other CFDs, any personal profits. It's just going to be this. And this was the second phase. Like we mentioned, we passed that really nicely as well, really well, quite comfortably past this one. So you can see our equity curve pretty much straight into profit, 25k, straight into profit. Caught some really good trades, and that pushed us, really, really quickly, through 80% strike rate. And then down here on this second one, we have a 28.5% strike rate. So we got a nice return to trade on that, I believe. The losses, I think, were really small losses. So average loss $80. Okay, so we were kind of moving into profit, closing a small loss or whatever it was, and then we got that nice trade that we caught a really good gold position, I think it was, gold position here, sell. So you can see these sells were managed. We only caught one real loss there. And that kind of set us up for that nice trade. Again, it's only 2.5 lots. It's not a huge position, and we were trading with kind of 10-20 point stops there. So that is what we've got. We've got another 100k. This isn't to do with any challenge. This is just another account. We're looking to put a new strategy together. It's a crypto strategy. You probably saw actually here, wherever it was. The actual trade we were in. So again, a Bitcoin strategy, not doing too well on that one. So that sucks. However, that's not going to be inclusive of what we're doing here anyway. In fact, if I go to certificates, you'll probably see this payout. No, you won't, in fact. Yeah, you will. And that's that $5,000 payout. So straight away, you can see we've started with a $500 investment. We've made $5,000, which is an 1,000% return. But that one kind of expired because we had a trialing drawdown. So we accepted the loss. And that effectively means with that $5,000 now, we can buy 10 of those same accounts. And this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to put into perspective and make things seem real and how far things can actually go. When you think about it logically, instead of just thinking, right, now let's quickly try and burn some challenges and get paid again, we're trying to do a methodical breakdown of where money can go. So we're not going to allocate that full $5,000 to prop accounts, for example. We're going to allocate some to a personal brokerage. We're going to allocate some to maybe some investments. We're going to allocate some to more prop firms. Okay, and that's how we're going to do it, but on a smaller scale with the 25k. So there's going to be lots of humming and hawing. There's going to be lots of where does this go? What's the best approach on this? But this is a fresh account. It's a fresh challenge, and we're going to run through this with you week by week and give you some updates and progress. If you've got any questions on this at all, please, again, do answer. You're going to see this account in our Telegram group. You're going to see it on our socials. We're going to advertise it in a few different places. So do obviously keep an eye out, turn your notifications on. And if you've got any questions, do just shoot us a message. Obviously, this account isn't going to fund any property ventures or anything like that. This is purely going to be finance. This is purely going to be trading and, stock investment relating, crypto related investments. And again, we're going to see how far it goes. This was a $200 account. I've rambled on for about 10-12 minutes now in total, and I really don't want to blow this on the first phase. So we are going to start quite slowly and conservatively, but as we do start to grow, what we might even do is build a buffer into this account. We don't know yet, we'll see. But the first challenge is what we want to be doing is getting to our first payout, and then once we've got to our first payout, we know we're safe and we're playing with profits, and then that's when you're going to start to see the growth compound exponentially as we start scaling into more accounts, as we start scaling into bigger positions, and so on and so forth. So keep your eyes peeled. This is a bit of an introductory video of what we're doing, where we're starting from, and where we're looking to go. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the process. This is Think Capital. So again, we can fund our Think Capital accounts, and that can go directly. We can transfer our profit from Think Capital straight into our brokerage account. We don't need to do any withdrawals or anything like that. It goes straight over. We can pay via crypto. We can pay by a card, Amex, etc. And they've got up to 300k accounts. So you can get a really nice, attractive you can get a really nice attractive 300k account, and you can obviously get 10% off with our discount code. So if you do want to push a 200k, 100k account, you can always use our discount code. For those that are in the UK, $449 for a 100k account. It's around 350, 360 pounds GBP. So again, a lot cheaper than the likes of FTMO, but again, they're broker backed, okay? They're broker backed. So you can see here, it's all broker backed. Think Markets, Think Trader. You can see the icons. They're all linked, okay? You know, they're all partner companies. And obviously have peace of mind that you will get paid, okay? That's the issue and the scare and everything that's going on in the industry, in the space. Think Markets, you got Think Markets, you got Think Capital. Everything is connected. It's all intertwined. They're all backed. You've all got that peace of mind that, you know, you're not just a pop-up prop firm that is white label that really just banks on failure. So, you know, rest assured you are trading with professional platforms, professional services, and you're going to be well looked after. So this is what we are planning now. So hope you enjoy. Like I say, we're going to end the video here. And if you do have any questions, like I say, comment below, email us, contact us on socials, and we're here to help.